Hello, everybody. This is Ezra's Basement Podcast. I'm your host, Ezra. Please ignore any background noise. I literally have a budget of $10 and a button, so I can't afford a high quality studio. And make sure to like and subscribe. If you aren't already in full screen viewing this, then the buttons will light up down the line. Okay, so today's podcast will be a bit shorter than my normal ones because it is also being used for a school assignment, and I'm not sending them an hour-long video. Okay, so today I will be comparing Roblox and Rec Room to see, in my opinion, which one I think is better as an MMO, mass multiplayer online game. First thing I will be comparing is the platforms and how they interact. We have four main core platforms. Got tablet, phone, computer, laptop, console, and VR. These are split up for how they are used and interacted with. Where also VR is pretty new for, like, somewhat new, I'll say, for Roblox, as they have it a lot slower than normal, and Rec Room mobile tablet crashes often, just a few nitpicks, but yeah, they operate pretty similarly. And I would say that Rec Room does take most of the controls, since you can really do a lot more, because the buttons, I'd say, are binded better for, like, controller stuff. Give Rec Room point. Okay. And the menus. Yes. The settings that, if you are a gaming nerd, you're probably gonna see 10 times a day when playing. So, both do use system settings, and they do interact differently for how it is, depending on where you are in the game. With Roblox, there are two different settings menus. There is the quick game menu and the main menu for settings. Quick menu, you can really only do stuff within the game, like graphics quality, audio, all that stuff. While the main settings menu can deal with passwords, username, bio, and all the other fun stuff, like purchasing. While at Rec Room, they have made it where no matter what room you're in, let's say you're in, for example, something funny, McDonald's Eats. Let's say you're McDonald's RP, playing with somebody, and you want to change something about your bio. You can go to, well, that would be in a different menu, though. That would be in the profile menu. That wasn't a good example. But with Rec Room settings, it is pretty easy to navigate, as they all are within a reasonable category. Roblox does have a bit of problems. Some of the stuff is, give Rec Room, another point. It's very one-sided already. And let's see what else. Ah, yes, interaction with players. Got three things to talk over. Chat, voice chat, and the party feature. So, chat. Roblox does do very decent with its chat features, where you can chat to an entire group or a selected player if you select their username, where you can just whisper to them for a chat they can only read. Well, Rec Room is pretty interesting. There are multiple chats. You can individually chat with someone, requires a special chat menu that you have to go to. You can chat to the public room, and with the party feature that I will go over soon. With the chat, there are other things like built-in emojis and quick chats, like yes, no, or some of the funny ones like instead of what the heck, there's what the coach, which coaches the lore creator of Rec Room, so I kind of find that funny. Well, Roblox, you kind of have to type out everything, so it's really annoying for console players because they have to use the little stick thingy to navigate a cursor to type out all the stuff, which is really annoying when you're playing like a shooter game, because you're really out in the open on that. So, Rec Room, another point. Next, we have voice chat. Thing is, with Rec Room, since it already is a generally 13 plus game, there are settings to make it 10 plus with a junior account, but we're going to focus on the full capabilities of having an unrestricted account. So with Roblox, to get voice chat, you have to have a verified 13 plus account, which makes it so you can voice chat in games that are compatible with it, which is, again, one of the creator features, which is what Roblox does best with. All the features for customizing a game. Some games do have both voice chat and normal chat, but most games don't have voice chat put in or selected on for certain reasons. But with Rec Room, all rooms have voice chat, which is really cool because you don't have to mess with anything. And you could just go into a room and it's like, yo, what's up? To some random people and possibly make some friends. So I'll give point to Rec Room again. And then the party feature. I really haven't messed with Roblox's party feature. Really haven't even clicked on the menu yet. Might do that at some point though. But Roblox's party feature is pretty interesting because, as previously mentioned, there is a party chat. You can chat with people in your party. And forgot to mention there's a voice call feature, so you can talk to anybody no matter what their room they're in or how far they are away in Rec Room. And also, whenever you change your room, you can invite everyone in your party to go to that room so you all stay together, which is pretty interesting and cool to do. give Rec Room another point. Yeah, this is really one-sided. Okay, now the community. This is a pretty interesting topic, because some would say the Roblox community is pretty classic, but Rec Room was made in like 2017, so it was relatively new too. So, three things we're going to talk about: maps, clubs, and the popular games. Like, what games show up the most that are either really high quality games or a game that was created in 30 minutes to get a bunch of money for the game. So with map creation, Roblox, it really only has Roblox Studio, which you have to download on a computer or a laptop. Better to use like an actual computer, because you'll actually have all the power you need, because it uses up a lot of memory at a certain point, making it work really slow. I have tried on my laptop and it screams at me. And with Rec Room, they recently have added their own studio version for more advanced tools, but their already existing room creation is pretty fun, where they have a pen where you can spawn in items and create your own stuff, which changed from a normal pen that you could use to create 3D objects and a bin that they had originally when it was really old. But they have the complete pen. And depending on what platform you have, there's different stuff. Like recently on laptop and computer, they've made it so you kind of go into a Roblox Studio type view mode, but without the view dice, which is really annoying on Roblox Studio. So you can angle your camera wherever. It's really good for making precise creations. While on mobile, console, and VR, it's just the normal view and maker pen placing stuff. With, of course, the advantage of VR, using your arms to create the stuff. Give another point to Rec Room. Really fun. For Rec Room, getting all the points. But clubs. Roblox and Rec Rooms have their own type of clubs, I'll say. Roblox, they're groups. Rec Room, they're clubs, since Rec Room, lore-wise, takes place in a high school or college. I don't know. But both are specifically made for a creator to talk with their community over their variety of games that they've made. And most of them have the same features. I really haven't looked into much of it, but with the Rec Room, you're able to create events, which can be scheduled. I don't know for Roblox if they even have that. And you have a clubhouse, which is the central room for that group that the creator made, which you could have probably, like, if you wanted to host events or something. So give another point to Rec Room. Now, different popular games. This gets really annoying sometimes when you bump into 15 or 15,000 continuous lines of just tycoon to whatever or something. Where, yeah, you just run in a bunch of games that are very poorly made and made to take all of your in-game currency. Really does depend on what games you play the most of for what kind of content does pop up with in Roblox, but Rec Room, it's more definitive on what it gives you, depending on if you play a lot of the military roleplay games or if you have like not so much of a military roleplay feed, then it will just give you Sprunky, which is this weird creature like characters that I don't even know. It's pretty new randomly that it popped up. But with all that, it makes it hard to find quality maps. Like, I've seen a map that is a supernova that someone put into the game, which requires a lot of detail to make, and is really cool. And it's sad that it's buried by a bunch of maps just to get money. And I'm just gonna say that Rec Room has it better since it's a lot easier to filter out all of those games with certain hashtags for games, which sometimes some of the games do have a lot of those hashtags, but you can kind of find wherever you want using like the hashtag hangout. You can really filter it. Okay, tally up the points. And Roblox, you got none. And Rec Room got a total of 8 points. That's a lot. So that means our winner is Rec Room. Thank you, viewers, for watching. This is Ezra's Basement podcast. I'm Ezra. Peace.